1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Welcome to Dungeon Punks. I'm Stu Popp, your Scorsese, your director for today, as we play Goncharov Must Die. And in the cast with me today is...
I'm Taylor Ramone. I'm playing Robert De Niro as Ivor Goncharov.
I'm Kirk Hamilton playing Harvey Keitel as Andrey Dadonov.
I'm Joe MacLeod playing Al Pacino as Mario Ambrosini.
And I'm Leigh Eldridge playing Cybill Shepherd as Katya Goncharovna.
For those of you that are not familiar, and to stay completely in kayfabe, Goncharov was a 1977 film directed by Scorsese. It was lost until we here discovered a print, and we present it for you today as part of Dungeon Punks Presents Cinema. It's Kino.
Cinema, an audio medium.
Yeah. You listen with your ears. I mean, no, you watch with your ears. Shit.
Radio play?
Yeah, the radio play.
That's right, it's a
Yeah.
radio play.
So, for those of you that are unfamiliar, which is probably most folks with this game, it is somewhat powered by the apocalypse, but the way it happens is we will go around the table, and each person will have a chance to set a scene for their character. We will do that until we have reached 11 scenes, and then on the 12th scene, we will have the climax. That's basically how it's going to go. So we're doing 2 episodes here, so we'll probably get through 6 scenes this episode, and then we'll do 6 scenes for the next episode as we recount for you the events of Goncharov. I'm going to begin with a little prologue. Exterior, Leningrad, USSR, but filmed in Naples for budgetary reasons. So we've got a blue filter on a beautiful Naples street. There's been some fake snow thrown around. The signs have been changed. The costumes are a little thicker and made of wool. And we are just outside of a nondescript building. It could be some sort of speakeasy. We see a few men in heavy coats as they check their revolvers before going inside. And we hold for a minute on the door, and then through the windows we see a few flashes and hear the sound of gunshots. And stumbling out of the door with a limp, clearly bleeding from the leg, we see Ivor Goncharov. As he stumbles down the street, a thug comes out, one of the men in heavy coats, and shouts after Goncharov, "Get out of town."
In English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in a bit of a sort maybe Russian accent, not a great one.
Yeah.
And we get a title card that says 1 year later, and we see a scene, the beautiful city of Naples, shot from afar, moving through the streets. And who would like to take our first scene?
I would like to go, and I would like to go do we say the motivation that we're going for?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to go the extra mile at my day job.
Okay.
So we cut to the Cafe Estivo, where you see Goncharov working, and you could see him intricately cleaning every nook and cranny of the espresso machine and dusting everything and mopping, and he's just spending so much time focusing on these meticulous details of working in a cafe of all places. He's just, he's putting the extra bit of cinnamon on top of the dessert and things like this. He's just like a rock star cafe, barista at this point. But he's really, like, for an old guy, he's pretty good at his job.
Is there anyone here you'd like to be involved in the scene, or would anyone like to jump into this scene?
I could jump into the scene.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a chance for if anyone wants to play any of the shitty, rude Italian teenagers that are the clientele of this place, feel free to jump in at any point.
I think you hear the door chime. Maybe you're faced away from the door. You hear the door chime behind you, and then a familiar voice, Ivor!
I don't know who you're talking about right now. There isn't anybody here by that name.
Oh, right. Give me a nice coffee, your choice.
Well, we do espresso, and espresso.
I'll take the third one.
Okay. So get some.
Hey, mister, where's my coffee?
You call it this espresso!
I've been waiting for like 20 minutes.
He starts slinging espressos all over the place. It starts to get a little out of hand. There's like steam, and it's getting a little messy in there just because there's like, maybe he's rattled by the appearance of Andrey.
Hey, Goncharov, it's me, Mario. Where's my coffee?
There's one Italian name, and it's Mario.
Mario, the Italianatine.
The other Mario.
Yeah, the other Mario. Not Mario,
Giorgio?
Mario Luigi. So yeah, Goncharov starts, after all the chaos of slinging the espressos, he presents the 3 most beautiful espressos that you've ever seen in perfect little cups.
Hey, I'm a shitty teen, but that's a nice crema on that espresso.
Oh, thank you.
I gotta say you're gonna have to roll for this to see if you actually achieve proper crema on this espresso.
Is that? I would assume that's a business
Business,
roll.
that's business, yeah.
Is that dangerous?
Yeah, it is hot. I have burnt myself many a time making espressos.
Ooh.
So we got a 10. 10,
Minus-
you get your way.
-1.
-1. To get your way, what does it look like? Oh, no, 9. You get what you want, you lose something.
Yeah, so the teens like it, but you lose something. I think maybe you take a little too long doing it, and your boss, who is a Russian named Valentin, anyone wants to jump in Valentin, I think is probably a little unimpressed about how long it's taking, how you're not just like moving these people through the door, getting business rolling.
Goncharov, I know you want, you've been asking for a raise because your wife needs more money for things. I don't know what the wives want, but you're too slow. You're not getting a raise this week.
Ah, but I gotta keep my Katya happy.
It's not my problem. I'll be in the back watching the sports. Make sure to mop the floor and sweep again. Those teens, they drag in also such dirt.
I don't know what you're saying because you're saying in Russian, but I don't think I like the sounds of that.
And then there's some like angry Russian hand motions that might be
Angry
swears.
Italian hand motions.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you to go, it's like the bullhorns. You gotta do the bullhorns when you're telling somebody off in Italian.
And then Valentin goes back through a curtain, and you hear the TV get turned up again.
Goncharov grabs a mop and starts mopping, but he mops over to where Andrey is. What are you doing here anyways?
Oh, I'm just in town.
Yeah, I know what you do when you're in town. And I don't like it.
I'm going for dinner later. Why don't you come join?
I don't want anything to do with this.
Look, it's on me. Like old times.
Yeah, but just keep me on whatever you're planning. I can go for a dinner to catch up, but
Dinner, just catch up.
Just keep me out of. I don't want anything to do with what other things you might be up to here. Wink.
Just catch up. You bring yourself, you bring Katya, we catch up.
Yeah, it would be nice to bring Katya out for a nice dinner. Okay, I agree. And then he continues mopping away furiously.
We just are holding on the mop, and we're gonna do like a crossfade to like the next scene. Who would like to jump in here and take the next scene?
Yeah, I'll jump in.
All right, we head over to the Italian part of town.
Yeah.
The Italian part
Italian
of
part
it.
of
Part
Naples.
of Naples.
The rest of Naples.
Little Italy of Naples. I think, Mario's going to do a scene with Ice Pick Joe. He's got to do a scene with Ice Pick Joe. I think that has to happen. Trying to organize an ambush against the Russians.
All right, where do we think this is taking place?
We are in the Naples underground.
Okay, a little meeting in the
For
sewers.
some reason.
Meeting in the sewers.
Sprawling labyrinth of burial chambers and grottos. Yeah, away from prying eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Everybody loves a good grotto. Who doesn't love a good grotto?
Right, Mario, why are you bringing me down here to this stinking sewer?
Ice Pick Joe, you need to be here with me. So I brought you down here to talk how we getting the Russians.
Oh, I like the sounds of that. I've been wanting to push you to do a little more, but don't stress yourself out over this. I can handle it. I'll take care of it.
No, what does that mean? What does that mean? You take care of it. What does that mean?
It means I'll take care of it. We got a problem? I'll take care of it. Don't worry. You don't worry about it.
I know you like to fly off the handle sometimes, and it gets a little dicey.
Look, you blow up a few things, doesn't mean you're flying off the handle, you know?
All
It's
right.
a specialty. I'm a demolitionist.
All right, what are we gonna do?
Well, I feel like everyone's in here. I hear rumors of this Goncharov fellow.
Goncharov.
That's what I hear. I just hear Goncharov everywhere I go. It's Goncharov.
Well, I thought he died.
That's what I heard too, but I keep hearing people saying Goncharov everywhere.
Whew, okay, all right. Well,
And if Goncharov isn't dead, Goncharov must die.
I could not agree more with that sentiment. We have to figure out how to do this right, so it doesn't come back to us.
Okay, well, set a few bombs some places. We don't even have to be around. We put a little timer on it.
Do bombs. Some places.
In the Russian Quarter, put bombs in enough places, we're gonna get Goncharov.
Okay, all right.
But if you wanna be, careful about it, maybe we go there, we ask around, we try and find this Goncharov.
Yeah. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go around, okay? ask around. Try to find this Goncharov.
All right.
Is that a good idea? That's a good
mean,
idea.
I've never been a real talker so much, but my ice pick does some talking. I can ask a few people.
You have a talking ice pick.
It's a metaphor,
Oh, it's a metaphor.
Mario.
I'm not so good with metaphors. I don't understand what they
It's
mean.
figurative.
If you could tell me, not literally. All right, okay, all right.
I'm going to go stab some people with an ice pick, and then they're going to talk to me.
So why can't you just tell me these things? That's exactly what I needed you to do.
Because I'm trying to get you to understand the finer points of things.
All right, okay, I understand. I need you to go stab some people with your talking ice pick and do it quietly. Nobody has to know.
All right, I'm going to get you to make this is a business role, I think. This is basically you're trying to convince Ice Pick Joe not to just, blow everything up immediately.
Yeah, keep it on the down
it
low.
on
All right, here we go.
Ooh.
That's a 4. That's a 4.
Your business is -1.
Minus
Minus
one.
Oh,
that's a
3.
3, so I get nothing. I'll
Uh-oh.
make a fool of myself.
You're really handling this poorly, Mario. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm not the kind of guy that's just going to keep things quiet. This is not my way, and I'm not going to do it. I could stand
I need
here.
you to do this. All right. We come up with a different plan.
How do you make a fool of yourself?
Yeah. How do you?
How do I-
What
In
is
the
the
sewers.
foolish plan you
Yeah.
come up with here?
Okay, here's the plan. All right. So no ice picks. All right. We're going to put on a play. All right. We're going to put on a production, and we're going to show them in this play the fault of their ways. Do we have a venue we could secure to put on this production somewhere?
Our timeline might be a little short to put on a production in a play, but we could do some sort of activation in the street,
Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah.
sort of a flash mob kind of thing,
Wow.
which would be a perfect cover for me to place a time bomb there.
All right, we're gonna do a flash mob. We're gonna do a flash mob scene at the clock tower.
Okay.
San Nicola Clock Tower.
That is close to the Russian Quarter.
I think we can find some dancers, some singers.
Okay.
Could we make this musical?
I mean, I guess we could ask some of the guys.
It's a perfect distraction. This is one of my best ideas yet.
Okay, you go work on the script, and I'm gonna go work on some of the other things we need for this
All right,
production.
I want you to tell everybody you know that Mario has got this under control.
Okay, Mario.
Fuck, that's so funny.
This is Marty Scorsese's Paint Your Wagon.
That's right.
We're gonna
It's tapping into some
we're gonna
other
cut
things.
away from that here. I'm just gonna do a little interlude scene as we head down to the port. We just see a rickety, old freighter coming in. So Cyrillic, it's a Russian freighter, and stepping off of it, we see Gene Hackman as Valery Michailov stepping off. He is very obviously a cop, even though he's wearing plain clothes. He's got
thick mustache.
big thick mustache. He does have a Hawaiian shirt on though, and his little pork pie hat that he pulls off as he looks around through his horn rim glasses, and he picks up his little luggage and walks off the boat. And then we'll cut to scene number 3. Who would like to do scene number 3? Katya.
So we cut to a very crummy apartment on the ground floor of a crumbling Italian apartment building. There's a view out to the street where busy passersby walk, a distinct lack of fans, and a grandfather clock which ticks louder than it reasonably should. And kind of standing at the window, looking out at the people passing, is Katya Goncharovna. She's kind of leaning on the windowsill, and she has a cigarette the ash is slowly traveling up. She hasn't tapped it off in a few minutes. She's just kind of lost in thought, people watching, and being bored with her new life as the housewife of a barista.
I guess it would be baristo.
I guess so, yeah. Of a cafe worker.
Yeah.
Then I want to say the phone rings.
Okay.
And on the phone is Andrey.
Andrey?
Yeah.
And what motivation are you bringing into the scene?
I want to find out. So one of my motivations is find out what's going on between the Russians and the Nepalese. I feel like this is maybe the first contact Andrey and Katya have had in a little while, but once we start talking, I know that Andrey is developing new markets for the Russian mafia. So knowing that, I'll we'll get the wheels turning, and I want to start kind of figuring out what his aim is and to work with the Nepalese.
Okay.
Da?
Katya, it's been a while.
Oh, Andrey, why are you calling?
I'm just inviting. I talked to our friend Ivor earlier.
Our friend, you mean my husband?
Yes, inviting you both for dinner.
Ugh, can we go to some place nice? Ivor only take me to cafe.
Look, I have
Cafe he works at even.
I have
Or a
bookings
place
at,
to eat spaghetti. I'm so tired of spaghetti.
I have bookings at all the nicest restaurants, wherever you want.
Someplace fancy. I have all these clothes from Russia I never get to wear
Of course, we
anymore.
dress up, we go out.
These Italians, they don't know how to dress.
No.
Classic Italians.
Who actually do know how to dress.
I've
Yeah.
never said anything about Italians. They're not fashionable.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Not fashionable, terrible food.
Yeah. Katya hates it. So, you're in town, I guess.
Yes, just looking to expand the marketplace.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Who are you thinking of working with?
Well, the Nepalese mob is here, but I don't know if I work with them or,
Not sure you can trust them.
Yet.
Yet. Well, I maybe know somebody, but I don't know what's in it for me.
Well, it could be like old times.
Old times, you say.
Da.
Andrey, I am so bored here in Naples. I miss Leningrad. It was exciting when Ivor was a big mafia guy. And
Da.
now he just make coffee
I
and
visit
sweep.
I visit
Always
him,
sweeping. Always with the sweeping.
I visit him at work today. It was
And
very
his boss
sad.
will never give him a raise.
Very sad.
We'll never get a better apartment.
Look, I tell you, my plan is to bring him into the fold again. With him and I, we could run this city, run this country.
Yes,
And-
yes. The Italians are weak. We can take them over.
Exactly.
All right. We will make new Russian empire.
Da.
Okay. See you later, Andrey.
Yes, I will send time and address
Sounds
for
good.
dinner.
All right. Hangs
Sorry.
up.
I was gonna say, like, just as you're like hanging up, or just before you're hanging up, you hear the door open.
Okay.
Yeah, let's continue the scene. The door opens. Goncharov enters. I assume that's who's opening the door.
Ice Pick Joe
Big
enters.
Joe.
Time to do some talking.
I'm casting for my play.
Would this be scene 4 though?
No, continue. This will be
Yeah.
part of the
Oh,
same
okay.
scene. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Katya. I got you a little bit of something here.
Oh, what did you get me? Some more spaghetti?
No, not spaghetti this time. I got you a little cannoli.
Oh, cannoli. Why can you not bring me something? You work at the Russian cafe. I am so...
Oh, we have to blend in a little bit. There's just not a market over here for borscht and pavlova. But, who are you talking to?
Katya just takes a drag on her cigarette, taps it on the ashtray at the window. So, it was Andrey. He's in town.
Yeah, he stopped by the cafe a bit earlier. Yeah, I don't mind going out for dinner, but I'll tell you, I don't want to be back in the fold. You know what I mean? It's nice to go out for dinner once in a while, catch up with an old pal, but I'm just not interested.
Katya walks over to the door and she puts her cigarette in yet another ashtray. There's several ashtrays in this apartment.
It's the 1970s, so many ashtrays.
Mostly full of cigarettes.
Yeah, stinks.
With Katya's signature red lipstick on them. And she says, Ivor, let me take your coat, and hangs it up. I just think you should think about it. Just think, maybe Andrey has business opportunity that is not so dangerous, illegal. Maybe we can make a little bit more money and find a bigger apartment in a nicer part of town.
You
wouldn't have to walk so far to work if we live, nicer.
Goncharov definitely does walk with like a bit of a limp because he has a wound. But as you're talking about this, the wound aches and he's rubbing it, and he's like,
Ivor, my darling, sit down, sit down. Take a break. Relax until we go for dinner. I need to go get ready, but there is vodka in the freezer.
he hobbles over and goes gets some vodka, takes a shot or sips it.
And then Katya goes into the bedroom and starts looking at her clothes, thinking, what outfit will make both Andrey and Ivor listen to me best?
All right. I think as you're flipping through your clothes, we do another crosscut to someone flipping through a phone book back to old Gene Hackman. He's at the information desk at the Pompeii ruins, borrowing the phone there and flipping through a phone book, looking for something. We're not sure what, but he starts dialing and he, pulls the phone up to his ear, and then we'll move into scene 4. Who would like take this scene? Kirk, you haven't led a scene yet, so
Yeah. I want to offer to buy out the Naples mob, hire them to do what they've been doing before, but for you. So that would be probably Mario and Ice Pick Joe. I've set a meeting with Mario and Ice Pick Joe before this dinner.
Okay. Ice Pick Joe can be there. Where would you like to meet?
It's at Stadio San Paolo. And I've treated them to a soccer game.
All right, yeah, we had good seats.
Yeah, I've got a box.
Box seats. All right, yeah, we got a little
right.
box here.
That's right. Okay.
Privacy is good.
Exactly.
We hear the sounds of the soccer stadium.
Football.
Football. The Naples team is in the middle of a winning streak, so there's lots of excitement going around. Why don't you lead us off?
All right.
As Ice Pick Joe, I'm just here to observe, so.
Yeah. Mario, thank you for meeting me. Thank you for hearing me out.
I gotta say, I'm a little surprised you invited me out here.
Yeah, look, I am new to city. I need look around. I need tour guide, as you say.
All right. Well, this is the place. This is the place to be.
And if it happens, this business that you do, if you do, maybe I could talk to you about this business. Maybe you could do for me.
Whoa. I got a good thing going here, so I'm not looking to commiserate with anyone.
No, I'm not asking you to commiserate with anyone, but have you been to this box before to see game?
Yeah, all the time. Oh yeah, I've got a box of my own that I could be in. Well, I could have invited you, but I didn't, out of respect for you.
Well, I think you're lying, so I think I'm gonna need a roll here. Either business or seduction, I think, would work.
Seduction.
I think I'm gonna try the seduction in the sense of distract.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the charisma
Dance.
skill.
I think this whole time, just Ice Pick Joe's just staring, staying silent, and staring with the kind of crazy eyes in Andrey's direction.
All right, okay.
Oh.
What's the
9?
Straight up 9.
straight up 9? So
9.
you get what you want, but then you lose something.
Oh. Okay. So I get what I want in
I believe that
yeah.
you have a box, yeah.
But what do I lose? I lose.
That's a good question.
Ice Pick Joe's respect.
I was literally going to say that.
I lose Ice Pick
Yeah,
Joe.
he's just a little bit of Ice Pick Joe. I think this is the moment Ice Pick Joe, and we're not going to do voiceover because I think he's too minor of a character to have a voiceover in this. But I think this is the moment Ice Pick Joe maybe decides that Mario's got to go.
Right. Yeah. That's exactly it. Because he steps a little too far. Yeah.
He's too stupid to live. He's not doing the best job.
First
for
this
the-
play, and then...
Yeah, he's crazy.
Oh yeah, I've got a box. That box is all my own, and I go all the time, and I love the sport. I love the sport of football.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, even...
The Ice Pick is in Ice Pick Joe's leg, just trying not to say it.
Yeah. Well, even if you have box, we have many perks of job.
What are you asking from me?
I do not want you to do anything different than what you are already doing, but you just do for me.
All right, okay, I see. Well, that's a lot to think about.
I will give you time to think. Grab some food from box, grab some drinks, take a walk around concourse if you need to go down field side.
All right, I'm gonna take a little aside. Ice Pick Joe, can you accompany me to
Yeah, sure
get
thing,
a
boss.
delicious hot dog?
You don't go anywhere.
I won't go anywhere. And then I go to shake Ice Pick Joe's hand and just slip him a little card.
Oh, he just looks at your hand
Okay.
and then looks at you and just turns to start walking.
All right. And then so Mario, Ice Pick, kind of in a little aside, groups him a little closer, got his arm around him, kind of getting all quiet.
All right, okay, so things are going good. I think we have the upper hand. I think now might be the time to try to cast for this play.
Still on the play.
I got a really good part, and I think Andrey could play it.
Okay, I gotta ask, boss. Is this a metaphor, or are we talking
No,
literally?
it's not a metaphor. We made this plan. We're gonna put on this play.
'Cause
and
I
it's
was
gonna
really
make us
hoping
look
the whole play thing
really
was a
big
metaphor.
and really powerful. Okay, yeah. So I think now's the time. I think what you need to do is find a spot to have a little audition.
Anything that gets me out of this day.
All right, okay, all right. That's great.
Yeah, boss. All right, why don't you go wine and dine Andrey there, and I'll go take care of casting and special effects.
This is good. I knew I had the right person for the job. You and your talking ice pick. Very fancy and magical. I don't know how it works, but I'm curious and I'm excited. All right, you get out of here. I'm gonna go back to the box and talk to maybe my leading man, potentially.
Ice Pick Joe leaves, just like doing the Bafangul hand motion to himself as he leaves.
Maron.
Shaking his head.
Mario goes back. He's very obsessed about this play. He thinks this is going to be this ticket.
All right, where were we?
We were talking about working for together.
Yes. Now, I just want to know, what is your history involving, vocal exercises? Have you ever sung out loud?
In car, yes.
Oh, all right. That sounds good. Well, I think we could talk. I think we could figure something out.
Okay.
What is...
Keep going. I want you to get him involved in this play by the end of this scene.
All right, here's the thing. Now, this might sound a little outside the box, but I've written something that I think you might be interested in.
Okay, what is?
It is a 19th century musical comedy.
Musical comedy, you say?
Yeah.
And you want me to finance? I've financed plays back in Russia.
I want you to be in it.
Be in it? There's just like a glimmer in his eye. It's just like,
I could be a star.
I've never considered this before.
No, I have a substantial collection of nice suits, and I think one of these would be perfect on you, and we could put up this show and really take over this town.
What is role like? Describe to me this role.
Well, this I feel like it could be the lead role of this entire production. You are a cab driver.
Okay.
And you've had it up to here with the life you had before, and you are lashing out against the system.
Oh, I do not like system. That is true.
I saw that. I saw that in your eyes.
I feel like I've got to figure out
this has got to be
if there's a way that he's buying this or not.
Okay, well this is technically a PvP role. So who do you think has the actual upper hand here? Who has advantage?
I mean, I would probably say Andrey.
Okay, so I think Andrey has to roll restraint to not give in to the
Yeah.
allure of theater.
Yeah.
The lure of
Powerful allure.
Stage lights.
So that's an 8 plus 0. So I get what I want, but I lose something.
All right.
What do I want?
them
You want-
to work for you.
You
Yeah.
want the mob to work for you.
Yeah.
But you
I was like,
gotta
I
do
do
the
want
play.
to be
You
in
gotta do the play.
Yeah. Okay.
Look, I'm very interested in this arrangement you have on the table, but my criteria is clear. I need you to do this play.
All right. I be in this play of yours about cab driver, and then we work together.
All right. Okay.
Ooh, actually, I got another thing to throw in. It's a loss here. I think you got to give up the Goncharov is in this. You want to cast Goncharov in it as well.
Okay. How? So this play, I am cab driver. How many roles in this play?
Well, I think there's a good chance to be about 7
Okay.
main characters.
Because I have someone in mind who could be good for this.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, old business partner from home country,
Oh, I see.
from Mother Russia.
Who is this?
Oh, I will set up meeting. We will meet later. You will meet them. It will all go smooth.
Because I want to make sure this is somebody worth my time.
Of course. It'd be worth your time. We will do how you say audition
All right.
Dinner.
at dinner.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I'm having dinner tonight as reuniting with old friend. We will talk then. I will bring. You know what? Be on call. I will call you for this dinner.
All right. And I will bring my friend Joe. Joe is his name.
Oh, is Joe a producer of this movie?
He's a financier.
Okay.
It's a movie now.
Oh yeah, sorry.
It's not a movie.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, no. This play.
Yeah. He's involved. He's involved on the back end.
All right.
All right. Tomorrow night, I'll keep an eye out for the phone call.
Perfect.
Gonna cut to yet another little interlude here, or another Hackman interlude, which is he is somewhere else in the soccer stadium, and we see him talking with someone whose face we cannot see. Then we'll cut to scene 5. Who would like to take the lead on scene 5?
I feel like there's an opportunity for a little Mario twist in here.
Okay.
I want to take a phone call to Katya.
Okay. Oh. Where are you when you're taking this phone call?
I have now left. We've left the stadium, and I am now at, or maybe it's not the phone call. Maybe I'm at the cafe. The cafe.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Katya's there for some reason.
The cafe
Yeah.
that Ivor works at?
Yeah.
Goncharov?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Goncharov working there, or is this like an
Goncharov-
off hour?
Same day?
Goncharov's not there at the moment.
Okay, so this is after Goncharov. I guess Goncharov has just arrived home anyways, so
Mm-hmm.
for some reason Katya's been called out there.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
We're meeting at a terrible spot to not get caught, or maybe the best spot because no
Because
one would
Goncharov
suspect.
wouldn't be there, yeah.
That's right.
You don't go to your work on your off hours?
Oh God, no.
Yeah. So yeah, Mario's there. It's after hours. The place is closed, but somebody lets me in.
Okay.
And the door opens, and it's revealed that it's Katya letting Mario into
Took the keys from
the
Ivor.
place.
So, yeah, I guess you're outside and you knock and I open the door and it's Katya and it's got the cigarette again.
Yeah.
Quickly, come in.
Thank you for meeting me under these circumstances.
What do you want? I do not like to beat around the bush.
All right, I respect that. I understand that.
Your name is Mario, yes?
Mario, yes.
You
yes.
work for the mob?
I work for pretty high up, I would imagine. You've heard of me.
I've heard of you, yes.
Well, here's the thing.
From,
there's
what is her name? Daniela?
some moves happening.
Sophia.
Sophia. Oh, the actress's name is Daniela. I don't know her name. It doesn't matter.
We have some moves happening, and I think you should be let in on it.
Why?
Because I think we can benefit from each other, you see.
Explain more.
I think the Russians are trying to move in on my operation, and I've got them right where I want them.
Mm.
But I think that we could do some business together.
Katya just raises one eyebrow and takes a drag on her cigarette and taps it on the ever-present ashtray.
Just a hovering ashtray following you around.
Just waiting.
You're the brains of the operation here. We all know that. Goncharov is old news. He's hurt. But you can make some moves. And I think we could do that together.
I will admit, Ivor, he does not excite me anymore. He has become sad little man. He was once, I cannot even describe how amazing he was. He was an amazing man. Guns blazing all the time, killing people left and right.
Whoa, yeah. All right.
And then after, he become sad. He no longer take joy in killing.
But you do.
Oh, no. Of course
But
not.
you could.
No,
But you might.
I might.
I know some guys. Well,
So, what do you need, this Mario? What do you need from me?
well, I've convinced people we are going to put on a play.
A what?
It's a play. It's a stage production of a story about a taxi driver. And what
What?
we're going to do, it's
What does this have to do with anything?
smoke and mirrors.
So you
Wow.
so you put on play and lure my poor sad husband, who has no part in anything anymore, out. So then you what? He watch play and he understand the error of his ways?
I haven't gotten that far yet, but I believe I have accomplices that could help out the actual execution of the plan. All I need is a reassurance that once we get to the other side of this thing, you'll be on my side.
Sure, why not? Takes another drag on her cigarette, stubs it out, opens her purse and cigarette case, grabs another one, lights it up.
Wow, you really love those.
It is my only joy in life. But maybe... Okay, look. I am going to need some concrete assurances here. I want bigger apartment. I want... If Goncharov is still alive, is fine. But if you find a way to make him the man he once was, I want that.
Also, I want 3 fur coats.
3 fur coats.
Yes. Mink.
Well, this can be arranged.
And I want my own gun. I might need protection. So you get one for me.
All right, there's a lot to think about.
And tomorrow, we have dinner with an old friend from old country. Maybe you be there.
Where is this dinner?
It is at the Ristorante di Mezzanotte. It's very fancy. You have to dress up. Wear your best suit.
I have a bunch of them.
Good. I must go now. Ivor will wonder where I have gotten to, but we shall see. You get me these things? Maybe. And then she just leaves. You in the restaurant.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah, I stay in the restaurant.
And drops the key on the table and leaves.
Why I'm there.
You start making yourself an espresso.
That's right.
Now I can make it how I want
Now I
it.
get it.
All right. One last little interlude here. We see Ice Pick Joe. The location is kind of indeterminate. It's like this is done in like close-ups. We can see he's working on something, attaching wires to things and setting a time bomb. And we just see him like activate it and the little like clock starts ticking on it. It's a little analog timer.
But we don't know where it is.
We don't know where it is.
Mhm.
Okay, all right.
And we will cut to scene 6. And I'm going to take the role on this. This is going to be at the restaurant. This is going to be the dinner. I want everyone to be there.
We invited everybody.
We're all
Yeah.
there.
Sometimes twice.
Ice Pick Joe notably not there. We haven't introduced Sofia Katerina yet. She could be there if you want to have her on your arm for this, Mario.
Right.
But I'm introducing the scene as this is going to be Valery Michailov's scene.
Ooh.
And he is going into this scene with the motivation to make his sister promise to come back home with him and leave this life behind. We will open the scene. Without him there, you are all meeting for this dinner. Who do you think is first here? Who's got like the table? Who's sort of holding
Probably
court?
Andrey.
Andrey.
Because he made the reservation. It's his, not his restaurant, but yeah.
His table in the like
It's
back
it's
corner,
the classic
kind of.
back, like half of it is the padded seats. It's the very movie table where everyone's in the padded seats around half the table and the other half the table is empty.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you can get everybody in the shot.
Exactly.
We've got, there's someone on the piano.
Mm-hmm.
It's fancy.
It is fancy.
There's a dessert cart.
Yeah.
Who do you think arrives next? Is it Mario or is it the Goncharovs?
I feel like the Goncharovs probably have to come in next, even though they're a little bit late because Katya was trying to choose an outfit for a while.
While you were choosing an outfit after your little clandestine meeting, you see there's like a cutback scene to Ivor. He's loading his pistol and is hiding it in his little back crook of the pant.
Okay, by movie rules, I will say this. You've introduced a gun into a scene.
Yeah.
That gun has to go off by the end of the scene. Yeah, so the Goncharovs walk in. What's Katya's fancy outfit like?
Shiny. I think she's got her hair kind of like half up, kind of like on one side, kind of like Veronica Lake style. And she has a big mink stole on, even though it's kind of warm out. And I think it's shiny, kind of sparkly, but also classy. I'm trying to think of outfits, but my mind is blank.
Like a Jessica Rabbit style dress, like that kind of.
Not that.
no.
No, not that. But I mean, like the like sparkling, shiny that.
Yeah.
But not the cut.
No, not that sexy,
Mhm.
but it fits her perfectly. Katya has not lost her figure at all, despite living in the land of bread and pasta.
Well, when you walk and bike everywhere.
Yeah. And she has,
Her and Italian girlfriend's of a Zumba class.
in the 70s?
Well, it hasn't hit America yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's no, you don't need to exercise if you are a
Smoker.
Russian model and a smoker.
She smokes. Yeah.
And probably walk most everywhere. Although I feel like they drove this time. And the cigarette is in a cigarette holder.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And she's got heels on, so she's a little bit taller than Ivor.
And gloves.
No gloves.
Okay.
I don't think gloves. But lots of like bracelets
Mm.
and rings.
Cool. I think in comparison, Ivor looks kind of shabby
Mm-hmm.
because he's like put on like maybe he didn't probably update any of his fashion or anything, so he has like this old suit that he from the old days so it's very Russian looking, so it's a little bit outdated, but in like comparison to your like sort of opulence, he is looking pretty plain guy, but manly.
Plain but manly.
Yeah, he still looks handsome. He's still got his hair done. And
Gotta have a
things
hat.
Like, yeah, he's got a hat. Yeah.
Okay. You arrive. You see Andrey sitting, holding court at this massive table, which has probably got some wine already chosen.
Oh, it definitely has at least 2 or 3 bottles of wine on it. Maybe some entrees already on there.
You've ordered the only Russian wine on the menu.
Yeah.
Oh, Russian
and a bottle
wine?
of vodka.
I don't think Russia makes wine.
Special wine made from potato.
Potato wine.
Potato wine.
Special beet wine.
It's called vodka.
Yeah.
And finally, Andrey arrives. Do you bring Sophia with you?
Oh, Mario? Yeah.
Been unable to find Ice Pick Joe. He's
Not yeah. So Mario arrives with Sophia. I guess that we have to bring Sophia into this. He's wearing one of his finest suits, of which he has many. He's looking a little squirrely, little antsy, little unsure about.
did 3 or 4 bumps of cocaine before this scene.
Yeah. He's amped up.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
Wait, are you saying Mario did the cocaine or Pacino did the cocaine?
Both.
Both.
As Katya and Ivor walk over to the table, I'm going to say Andrey gets up.
Yeah.
We do the kiss on the cheek thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Pulls in Ivor for big hug. Big manly hug, pat on back.
Yes. Bro.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, I'll say also to introduce Sophia, who is the girlfriend of Mario Ambrosini and ambitious in her own right. She's very fashionable walking in, but to the trained eye, maybe you can see that the clothes are on the cheaper end. But she's
Judging.
also, an Italian supermodel is playing this character. So very, very beautiful. But I think kind of is watching the scene. I feel like she, if not for being a woman in the 70s, she would absolutely be higher above Mario in this mob. She's got that shark's eye skill, very watching everything, but does break into a smile and is very effusive with everybody. Just says hello everyone. So beautiful to meet you.
Katya just kind of gives her a nod, game recognizes game.
I think she goes in for a hug.
Oh, and then we do the
Yeah.
kiss thing on the cheeks.
Andrey does the grab the hand, kiss the hand.
All right, everybody's met Sophia. It's I think we all know each other.
Oh, this wine will not do. She waves and orders some very expensive wines on your bill.
Sophia's
That's
really
fine.
good
I have
with
an
the
endless
wines.
supply of money.
I don't think we've actually met yet. Name's Giuseppe.
Oh, your name's Giuseppe.
Yeah, I mean, I used to go by Ivor, but here in Naples, I go by Giuseppe.
All right. Mario is who I am. Is my name. Ambrosini. Pleasure to meet
I
you.
think I've heard of you around.
Yes, and we have not met either.
Never.
Katya.
You
Oh, this
don't
is
look
my-
familiar to me at all.
That's my beautiful wife, Katya.
Gotcha. Very nice to meet you for the very first time.
Sus.
Duh.
And then you hear Katya, and you see pushing his way past the maitre d' and still in a fully Hawaiian shirt and just slacks.
The maitre d' is just chasing him with a suit coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprise!
Brother?
It's me, your brother Valery.
Katya is dumbfounded for a second, just speechless, very confused.
Ivor, I was in town for a vacation and I thought, hey, I'll see my sister Katya while I'm here.
What? What? Naples? Why did you choose Valery? Why did you not phone me first?
I wanted to surprise my little sister, so surprised, I wanted to come here. I wanted to talk to you. I thought I'd see the sights of Naples while I was here.
You're under arrest, as always. Ugh. And you sit down, I guess.
Ivor actually gets up and goes, "Oh, Valery, it's been too long," and then goes to give him a one-arm hug, but he's actually got his gun pointed at his stomach,
Oh.
and is like, "You best be leaving soon. We don't want any of what you're selling. You need to get out of here."
Goncharov, my brother, you're not the only one that can find a gun in Naples. And he's got a gun pointed at you as well. So maybe you sit down and you let me talk to my sister a little bit, and we just make this a pleasure, all right?
They sit down. So Ivor sits down, but he has the gun under the table pointed at Valery.
Yeah, and I think Valery's just got it sitting on his knee, on his leg, just casually pointed in your direction.
And Katya is just like disgusted, shaking her head.
Mario's visibly anxious and unsure about what's happening here because there's something different in the mix and he doesn't know what to do.
Waiter, we are going to need more vodka. Andrey, that is fine, yes?
Oh, of course. It's all on me tonight.
So, Andrey, who is this extra person at the table?
Well, this is...
He can speak for himself.
Yes, Valerie, introduce
Valery?
yourself.
My name is Valery Michailov.
Very nice to meet you, Valerie.
I am Katya's older brother.
She's my brother.
All right.
And I am here to hopefully talk some sense into her about coming back to Russia, where she
Well-
belongs, you know?
Why would I go back there? There is nothing for me there anymore. Plus, my husband, who I love, is here.
She belongs here with me. She's not going back to Russia.
It's clear to me this weather is too warm for you. It doesn't agree with you. I know you prefer the cold.
She's doing just fine over here.
I think she can talk for herself.
It is... Okay, it is pigsty of country, but
Hey, whoa, hey.
you could stand to clean the streets a little bit more.
I can't ever feel offended, personally.
And food is mostly carbs.
Not
But-
true.
We got you there.
Yeah.
But this is where I live now. And like I said, husband, who I love very much, obviously, is here. Yeah, okay, it's not exciting. It's very boring. There's nothing to do. I sit, I smoke all day. But husband, who I love, is here, etc. What is there? What is there for me back in Leningrad? Gray town, gray streets. Mama and Papa, they are dead.
Okay, sure, they're dead, yeah, but they died. They lived long, happy lives, you know.
They lived long, miserable lives in gray
They lived
country.
for the party.
Yes, they both give lives for the party.
Unlike-
But here, we don't have to think about communism.
Oh, that's right, because Goncharov's a big gangster, isn't he?
Oh, hey, whoa.
I wish.
Awesome gangster.
I don't know who you're calling a gangster, but I left that all behind in Russia. Here, I'm just trying to have a simple, quiet life.
You left it all behind, but you're sitting here with Andrey, who's probably clearly here making some sort of deal.
Look, we are just here to catch up, reminisce about old times. We are
And
not...
this guy is clearly some sort of street thug.
He is no
I
street
am not
thug.
a-
He is
not
a
a street thug.
screenwriter. He's a script writer.
This is true.
He's a playwright.
He's playwright?
Playwright. He's writing play.
Right.
This
We're
is
all-
I wanted to get into this later, not right away. Reminisce first. He have opportunity.
What do
for big
Italians
play.
know about writing stuff? There's no Tchaikovskys or other Russian writers.
Regardless, I do have a play, and I was hoping to get it casted and put up maybe tonight.
God, dude, this is even worse than hanging out with gangsters. You're hanging out with the artists now?
Oh, tell me more about this play, actually.
Freedom of expression. This is not the Russian way.
I want to invoke my motivation to make a scene to embarrass everyone around me.
Okay.
So I take one of the bottles of wine that has just come to the table, and I just tilt my head back and start chugging it, and then throw the bottle once it's empty. And it smashes on the floor, and I get up, and I'm like, I do not have to take this anymore. Valerie, I'm not going back to Leningrad. You can't make me.
You heard the woman.
I think Valery is I'm gonna make him roll restraint to try and maintain his calm because he's getting lamped up. He had a gun pulled on him earlier in this scene. We'll see if he can keep his restraint. So that is going to be a 10. So he does get his way. I think he stands up, takes did you already smash the bottle?
There's more bottles, but yeah, I smashed
A bottle.
A
Yeah.
bottle.
You
I
grabbed
think-
another one as soon as you did.
I think he just grabs the arm that you threw and probably have raised from the throw.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "You must come back to Russia with me. And it's not safe here for you."
Ivor gets up with the gun and cocks the hammer. He's like, I said you heard the woman.
Okay, I think we're in a climactic scene here, and you are taking the first steps. So I'm going to get you to roll just 2d6, and it's odds or evens, and you want it to be odds.
7.
Yeah, I think you shoot Valery.
Yeah. I shoot Valery.
Andrey snaps his fingers and like the restaurant clears out.
I think the restaurant clears out on the
Oh,
gunshot
yeah,
anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe some people
I
are
was-
starting to leave on the smash
Yeah,
bottle.
I was maybe going to say before the smash bottle, he had like snapped his fingers and it started to clear out. Then once everything was going off.
I think Valery like clutches his chest. It is a like kill shot to the chest and stumbles back into like one of the chairs, maybe like grabs the tablecloth and like pulls everything off and it like smashes. How does everyone react to this?
Andrey just like steps in front of Katya, just like instinctively to protect her from anything that might happen.
Mario dives under the table in cowardice and fear.
Katya gasps and then wipes a little bit of blood off of her face because she was standing pretty close to Valery, so maybe got some splashback. And then when nobody's watching her, reaches down and picks up Valery's gun that fell onto the bench.
Okay.
I think that is going to need to be a roll to not be noticed when you do that.
Okay. None of these things really apply.
I think it's maybe restraint to do it, to stay calm while you're doing that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can
Don't
see that.
cry.
Don't
Yeah.
cry.
No, I don't think Katya cries.
No.
No.
She'd shed like a single tear of weakness and it'd be like, oh, weakness.
Yeah. Okay, that is a 4.
You get nothing and make a fool of yourself.
I think as she's trying to like reach down to grab the gun, she accidentally steps on the hem of her dress and falls down. And then, yeah, is just like on the ground, kind of disheveled. She's getting dirty and she looks ungainly, and that is her biggest fear.
Andrey helps her up and picks up the gun.
Goncharov, he's not holding out the pistol anymore, but he, points it up and he's like, I don't want anybody here thinking that I ain't the man I used to be. Just because I've chosen to have a quiet life doesn't mean I'm not still a man. And I won't let anybody talk to my wife like that. Also, I'm still very interested in this play and would like to hear more. But for now, I just want you all to know that I do still have a gun. I still will use it, but I just want to lay low and have a quiet life here in Naples.
A smile creeps over Andrey's face.
Mario stands up and is very impressed with what he hears and just makes this comment to himself.
I think he should be the star.
Sophia says, this is tiring. I will go get the car.
All right, you do that. You do that.
And she heads out. Any last things from Katya?
I'm going to check Valerie's pockets.
Okay. There is a recorder and 2 plane tickets back to Leningrad.
I take all those things and put them in my purse.
Okay. Now is everyone leaving, or do you want to discuss anything more about the play?
I think
I feel that should be the
Should
end
we
of the
clear
scene.
out because
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a dead body?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that should be the end of the scene.
Me too.
But
So you all turn to follow Sophia out of the restaurant. And as you step towards, you can see her in the car and turns the key, and then the car explodes. The windows shatter inwards, like kind of blow everyone back a bit.
Wow.
Dun,
Here's a
dun,
song
dun.
from a band we like.
Ones who will keep me from losing my mind. And she'll be the best girl in the whole wide world. She'll be the best girl in the whole wide world. Revenge, 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 revenge. You die, you die, you die. Revenge.
You just heard Revenge by No Means No, and also in the episode was Heart Attack Kids and their song Bad Reunion. If you like this episode, please head on over to Apple Podcasts, to Spotify, or if you're using Pocket Casts, you can give us a 5-star rating and a review, why not? That always helps out with the algorithms. Dungeon Punks is now available on YouTube as well, so you can head on over there and like and subscribe. Or if you want to go the extra mile and support Dungeon Punks, you can find us on Patreon at patreon.com/dungeonpunks. There you'll find talkback episodes, bonus episodes, some deleted scenes, and a whole bunch of other goodies. I can tell you the deleted scenes for this episode mostly revolve around my bad accents. If you want to chat more about these episodes or my bad accents, you can find us on our Discord or on social media. Links to all of those are in the description of this episode. Dungeon Punks was produced by Kirk Hamilton for the 604 Podcast Network.